Looking your best is a key part to landing a job or maybe an internship while you're in college. But for some, buying that perfect outfit, well, it's just off the budget. And thanks to faculty, staff, and alumni, the Career Closet at Morningside University is there to help. It aims to ease that burden for current students. The Career Closet is full of donated professional and business attire in all sizes. Students who need an outfit for events, interviews, jobs, and internships, well, they can shop the Career Closet to look their best without breaking the bank.
Not only do we have clothing that they can use, but we can also coach them on how to put together an outfit that would be appropriate and still be contemporary and trendy, but be appropriate for the workplace. And so our faculty have come down here with their students. We have staff that have come down here and coached them just a little bit on how to choose pieces that are flattering and appropriate.
Students can schedule a time to shop the Career Closet at no cost. Run by Morningside School of Education, the closet is always looking for gently and used professional clothes and shoes for men and women of all sizes. Cheney says the closet really embodies the spirit of Morningside.
I think that the Career Closet is an example of the spirit of community at Morningside. We are a group of working professionals that work together to ensure that our students succeed. No matter if you're a member of faculty or a member of staff, we are always working to help our students, and this kind of project on our campus captures that spirit at Morningside.
So if you want to help, if you have any professional clothes you would like to donate, you can do so. All you have to do is schedule a time to drop them off. Those details online right now at ktiv.com.